morning. So it's been a week since I lost my job, which is crazy. I've been out of work for a week now. Steadily looking for help and work. Got a few interviews lined up, a few secondary interviews lined up. What is that? What is that? Potentially got somebody that's going to help me at least spread my GoFundMe. Word about my GoFundMe, which could be good because that would probably help out more. It's somebody that would have a lot of influence to get that. Hopefully it helps in time so I can save my home. Or if not, get enough in time to where if I do lose my home, I could just move and do something else. Maybe even something better. Maybe even have enough left over to hopefully have enough left over to help pay some medical bills and get my medications. Maybe do a couple of bucket lists because, now I'm given a 5% chance of survival past 3 years. I'm starting a bucket list. So, there's that. Obviously I'm hoping to beat the odds. I don't know I can do that if I stay living in my home. Or a safe home. So far I've got a little bit of help from a couple people. Very little. A friend helped me pay some money towards my electric bill, thank God. Another ex-coworker and friend helped me out with some food for my dog and myself. And even the cop that pulled up the day that they got sent to my house after I got fired because somebody supposedly was worried about me. So worried about me they haven't even fucking emailed me, texted me, stopped by or nothing. Real worried. You weren't worried, you was just looking out for yourself. Let's just face that. Don't bullshit me. I could see past your asses. Just so everybody knows, I could see who views my shit. And part of you are one of those people that, if you need help. If you need anything, all that little shit. No. You know who you are. I see who you are. You do realize that. The part of this thing is you can't see who sees you. And checks that shit out. Oh, great. You're looking at it. Yeah, about that. You know what's sad about that? You know what's really sad about that? Is I made sure every time that it's going to be a crazy day, or I knew somebody was going through something, or I knew they were going to have a hard day, I was the one that made sure to bring in extra snacks, extra energy drinks. If I saw them walking past and I saw that they had like this face on them like they were not having a good day, I made sure to help them out. You know what's sad is I went out of my way, even though I had little money to do all that stuff. I went and got coffee when I could. Also, part of that, getting that coffee, unfortunately, was, luckily, was I had an amazing RN that was helping me out, trying to help me get help with rent and whatever, and she was falling short on trying to get me help, and she was trying everything she could. She was even trying to get help with my medical bills, what have you. But she had a bunch of gift cards that were donated because she reached out to so many places that, to try to get help, and they would just like donate some random ass shit. But a lot of the times they donated gift cards for Starbucks because I guess everybody wants coffee, right? So a lot of times I had used those gift cards and I had loaded onto my Starbucks app, and I helped so many people get coffee every morning. A lot of people get coffee, make them feel better to start the day off, using stuff that was given to me so I could have a better day to get some coffee and get something to eat. Because that was the main reason she gave it to me. It's like, well, it's not a lot, but at least you could get something to eat in the morning, or get a lunch, because, they do have food. Not the best food, mind, because it's all, pre-cooked, pre-frozen stuff that they get in and warm up. Which is fine. But I went out of my way to take care of people. Personally, take care of people. Like, hey, here's the coffee. I was thinking about you here to start your day off. Snacks, what have you. Even she gave me Publix gift cards and stuff to help me get my groceries and stuff. Which is helpful because, I was having to spend money on bills and everything else, which apparently nobody understood. I even went out of my way to make sure there was like pain medications like Tylenol, ibuprofen, what have you. Band-aids, basic little first aid stuff. Feminine hygiene, things I couldn't really afford, but thankfully I did have help with the gift cards. And I would buy it with that or my own personal money to try to help people up. And what's sad is some of that stuff I never even got to use, because by the time I got to the bucket to find this stuff because I needed it, it was gone. Always gone. And no one would help refill the shit. I got it. I was trying to be nice. But I feel like it was getting abused and abused. What I find funny is all the times I've helped people during that time. And I got that fake, well, if you need anything, let us know. We can help. Bullshit. Not one of them you text me to say, how you doing? I get it. You gotta leave a little professional. But I'm no longer employed there. And there's just a simple thing of humanity. Just a little bit. Which sucks. Because you know what? It just sucks. Because I work so hard for the place, and I took care of quite a few people while I was there. When they were going through hard shit. And the fact that somebody, I don't know who it was, I'm pretty sure I could figure it out. Nail it down to one person in particular. Called the cops the day that I got fired to have a safety check. And let me tell you, it took me like 3 days to recover for not wanting to fucking grab all my medication, because I got plenty of medication, and I got full bottles of alcohol that I've been nursing for almost a year. Because I don't drink that much at home. And it took everything not to grab those pills and toss them. And I'm still trying. Because every day I'm getting closer and closer to the chance of me being homeless. And closer to the chance of me losing all my pets. And losing everything else I have. And given I've only got a 5% chance of living the past 3 years, time is more against me than it went with me at this point. Like, I am close to losing my home, I got 3 years, but 5% chance that anything could go wrong before that. I'm want to beat the odds for my kid, for my pets. That's about it. Everybody else can fuck off. Honestly. At this point in time. Because the amount of people that reached out to me is for that time is this much. And they weren't even there. They weren't even part of that, which sucks. And you know what? Next time you want to call the cops because you're worried about somebody, how about follow up with them? Don't bullshit me and say, ooh, don't bullshit somebody. No, you are covering your ass. Because if I would have took my life, you would have felt so fucking bad about it, huh? Not really. Let's face it, you want to have it. And I'm trying so hard not to. And the counselor the people they sent out really were helpful. I mean, one of the cops were nice enough the cops were pretty good. I'll say that. The cops were good. And I have not really had the best of experience with GPD, because GPD around is, let's face it, not the best. If you ever dealt with them, ever watched them in public. But they did help me out. One even sent me gave me some food, which is helpful. But the counselors they sent really weren't that helpful. I could see, but they weren't. Mookie, hush. Doom scroll through Facebook and Pinterest and watching comedy videos and trying my best to look for jobs and all this stuff is really the only thing I'm trying to motivate myself, and having that one person that I reached out to saying they're going to try to help me and they were going to get back to me is like really it, because if they do, it's going to really help me turn a lot around. And if that works out well, I could save my home, even have enough to last me until I get another job, or maybe even get lucky enough and have enough to just start my own business so I don't have to deal with that bullshit again. So I can demand the standards in the workplace that I expected everybody to have, not just one person. So we're like, my boy Gordon and John Taff are up there, right? Yeah. Kind of funny I had those two, because I always talk about those two guys. But it's just mind-boggling. It's been a week. 1 week. I mean, it'll be a week in the middle of the day because they let me do a whole freaking shift before I got fired. Wish they would have given me at least one that just fired me at the beginning, so I could have went home and dealt with this shit sooner. Well, at least they gave me another couple hours of work. No. If anything, that's more of a fucking punt and more of a fuck you than anything. That you didn't respect me enough to give me that day. Oh yeah, you did a little couple hours. No, I would much rather you just told me at the beginning. That waste not waste my time working my ass off that damn day for nothing. Stressing. I was stressing that day too. But you know what? People not reaching out kind of shows me one thing. I was right about a lot of people. I'm right not to trust nobody. Why? Why bother trusting anybody? Yeah, I got a coffee drink. Probably can't afford it, but I had. I'm still stressed. And I did get my last paycheck. We'll give you that egg. $200 something last me until I get another job where help comes. I've been trying to get to food banks, but every time I get to them, by the time I get to them, food banks closed or they had nothing left, because there's people that go to these things religiously every freaking week, and some of them have food stamps. And are on getting their rent paid. Go figure. Meanwhile, I couldn't even get help from food stamp office. That's separate. I'm freaking jobless, about to be homeless, and I still can't get help from food stamps. What the actual fuck? All I'm guilty of doing all this. I'm just trying to make sure everybody does this. Everybody works and is equally held responsible for everything. You call out behavior that Gordon Ramsay and John Taffer would go and like, that's fucking disgusting. And nothing gets done about it, but you continue to get more and more bullshit. Yeah, after a while you're gonna get stressed out and frustrated because no one wants to do the shit, but you're supposed to do the shit. Meanwhile, yeah. But I'm trying to get better because you know what? Having a 5% chance of living past 3 years, living longer than 3 years at this point, means time's precious, and I shouldn't. And dealing with people that said, "Oh, we're worried about her, so you need to go check her up on bullshit." Fuck off. And not taking the time to be like, you know what, I should check on her. I really do feel bad. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're just covering your asses. Can't bullshit somebody like that. No. But you know what? It's good. Because why waste my prime time that I am short on bunch of stupid people? You know what's funny though? If I really wanted to, and I could, if I really want to, take a whole fucking place down. I really could. And people think, oh, well, no, I really could, trust me. The amount of shit I've seen, the amount of videos I've had, the amount of pictures I've had, if they got out to the right place, right people be in jail, and places be shut down. But I'm not. I'm trying not to do that. Because they say revenge just makes it worse. Probably right. And there are a couple people there that I want to make sure that are still protected, so I won't. Because that place likes to retaliate. Apparently. Because I know who did it. I'm pretty sure I know who did it. And you know what? I could so bad. But I'm not. Because that would take more effort to do all that. And I ain't trying to put my effort towards fucking up their lives. I really could. Want to so bad, I thought about it. Luckily I have violent video games to help me out. Which is funny, because I've been watching, in between doing, when I've taken time to put in job verifications, officer taking time to relax. It's funny because I've been watching comedy videos, particularly watching stuff like the Andy Griffith Show and Brandon Ferris and Cameron the Maskey, a couple YouTubers I think are hilarious. Too bad they're all in California. So it's not like I go see one of their comedy shows. I'm live. But I've been watching stuff like that in between playing stuff like Skyrim. Just to get my mind off shit. Because, Skyrim is a fantasy game and allows me to get my mind off of bullshit for a little bit. Yeah, that doesn't really help altogether, I would say, because my mind still goes to that. I'm hoping and praying things change during. I mean, It's been too cold now, or else I would have been able to ride around and do stuff. But since my bike is in desperate need of tune-up for like the brakes and my tires and stuff, because I was planning on doing that this week with my check. That would have been my check coming up tomorrow. I mean, next week. Or pulling for my check early to make sure I could get it done. I'm trying not to go out as much unless I have like an interview or something. Of course, I could walk a lot of places too. But it's just been so cold, I don't even want to do that. Alana, what is your problem? Come here. Why are you making all that racket? Why are you making all that? Yeah. So, yeah, I haven't really gone to a lot of places. And I've only just been staying home. Luckily, I had a couple gift cards left from my nurse that got fired for helping me, by the way. That she left behind, and I was able to get a couple things. She left me a couple Walmart gift cards, not for a lot of money, and a McDonald's gift card. And I got one more left I could use to try to get some food. So the McDonald's gift card was only for like $20-$30, which is not a lot at McDonald's, but I got a family meal bundle. Basically, it's like 40-piece nugget and a couple fries, which I know you can't eat all at once, but I figure at least I can warm it up on my air fryer, because I at least do have an air fryer that works. So I was able to get 4 meals out of that. I did one yesterday, and then I got 3 more. So at least that serves for a couple lunches. I used one of my gift cards to Walmart today to get some cat food. A crock pot, which I didn't know I had the gift card until I got a text from her telling me to go up there, and she left me something. So I was able to get a crock pot and some stuff to throw in it, so at least I have a meal for a couple of days, because I could leave that on low for a couple of days, or warm for a couple of days, and stay nice and cooked. Or at very least, I'm going to put a little bit at a time in the pan on my hot plate. I do have a hot plate. It's equally stressful because I don't have a actual working stove / oven. I was planning on going to do laundromat to try to get some clothes clean, because all I have is a working washer. And I've been drying everything on the clothes rack I got in front of the vent in my back bedroom. That I can't even use as a bedroom. I could have at least had somebody help me out by renting it out, even if I had to go towards like my brother or something. I know he wasn't really helping my parents, but maybe could at least got a couple bucks out of him for the back bedroom. But before my cancer diagnosis, I had pulled all the carpets out and was starting to renovate the back bedroom so I could turn it into my main bedroom, and my current bedroom in it now into my office slash craft room slash library slash spare bedroom. But that ain't gonna happen now. Unless, God forbid, I save my house. Which I'm praying I can. But at this point, I don't think I will. But yeah, at least I got some help from some people. It's just annoying that the certain people that supposedly was worried about me hadn't even bothered to text or email or come by. It's just sad because if I know if it is the person who I thought it was, that it's the people that I thought it was that supposedly was worried about me, they would have sent somebody to help. They would have been able to come and check on me, or email me, text me, because they have my freaking number, or they had my number. Or at least they still knew where I live. They have access to people that know where I live and my phone number. But it's okay. I'm glad I saw the real side of these fake ass people. Although one of them, I will have to say, really did hurt. Because I really did think very highly of that person. It's sad. And I seen that person look at one video once. Yeah, I seen it. You do realize I can't see who sees these shits. Especially since I have it set to where I'm a vlogger or whatever, or social whatever on here. Facebook, so I can see that shit even more so. So yeah, it does hurt a little bit. One person in particular. I didn't even take the time to even text or email or call or whatever, because I've done so much for these people. So many times. I don't want to hear about. I don't want to hear anything, because you could come and talk to a person without everybody and their mamas knowing. It's one of those type of things like you kiss and don't tell the bullshit. If you really wanted to help, you really want to check on the person, you could. No one need to know what you're doing. Unless you say something. But you know what? I'm hoping in the long run it's going to be a blessing in disguise. I get the help I need to save my home. Buy me some time to find another job. Or even build my own business. To where I don't have to deal with that shit again. Anyways, it's a little bit nicer today than it has been a couple days, so I would take my bike down the trail at least to kill some time. But unfortunately, I don't want to risk it, because my bike desperately needs a brake job in servicing, and I can't afford it now. Once upon a time, I'd have people to help me out get around town, but yeah. unfortunately, that's not the case. You know what's funny though? People must think I got money or something. But here's the thing. My cell phone is a $30 piece of shit from Walmart. $40, whatever. It's one of the cheapest cell phones you get at Walmart. It's a prepaid phone. It's a track phone. I pay like $20 or whatever a month for the cheapest, unlimited talk and text. Very little data. So I usually make sure I'm wherever there's Wi-Fi. I have a laptop that was given to me for my birthday. But it's the 2010, 16, it's an older model. I have a TV that I've had for about 9 years now. Another piece of shit Walmart thing that I got for like $60-$70 forever ago. I mean, she's on her last legs. All my furniture is from the side of the road. Or somebody gave me secondhand. But mostly it's from the side of the road. Or maybe a couple things I got from the thrift store for like a couple bucks. Like, I had nothing that's like brand new. I had no expensive furniture. I don't even have a couch. I live in my bedroom because I don't have furniture in my living room. I don't have a couch. I would love to. I want hair. I literally live inside my bedroom because it's the only thing that does have some kind of furniture. And that furniture was given to me. Like, I have a bed mattress on top of a mattress. I was planning on getting keeping the queen bed in here, queen mattress in here, and getting a bed frame for it. So if I had company or my son wanted to come over, whoever could sleep on it. And on top of it is a king mattress. It was kind of weird, but somebody gave it to me. And it came from a bed and breakfast, so they were both used. Like my washer and dryer was used and were already falling apart when I got them. Like all the appliances were here when I started working, and I first initially lived here, but they were all scratch and dent when they got moved. They were put into place and were all used for a while before I got a hold of this house. And I've been here for like 4 years. 4 years almost. And yeah, it's been 4 years. And so they're all old. So like all my even my I love Vera Bradley. And but even all my Vera Bradleys are used, they're sort of like nothing is brand new in my house. I think the only couple of things, like clothing wise, are new, and it's like my Alabama stuff. Everything else was bought from the thrift stores or off the side of the road. Or given to me or what have you. Like, I don't have pots and pans and dishes were literally in boxes on the side of the road. I don't have no money. I never really had no money. I was doing good for a while before my cancer diagnosis, which is how I was able to constantly get tattoos. Which, then after my cancer diagnosis, anybody that's seen me enough knows me that before my cancer diagnosis, I was going every couple months to get a tattoo. Like, my tattoo artist probably seen me 5 or 6 times in 1 year, maybe more. And then, one other tattoo place taught me quite a bit too. But that's because they had, the cheap flash tattoos for Friday the 13th and stuff. And they just happened to be tattoos that I was really planning on getting anyway. I would take my Like, these aren't obviously, but it's been a while since I've even gotten a tattoo. Been over a year. No, yeah. I think the last tattoo I got was a Friday the 13th. Yeah. Sad. There's like 3 Friday the 13th this year. I would have loved. Had things gone better, I'd love to have gotten specialty tattoos because they're like during holidays. I would have loved to have gotten one in February, which I would have loved to have gotten one of the tattoos I've been wanting for Valentine's Day, one, or one for St. Patrick's Day. I would have loved to have gotten, and then one I think in November, and I could have got 2 of them I really wanted to get for Christmas. Tattoo because I got a lot of Halloween tattoos and no Valentine's or St. Patrick's or whatever, and I would have loved to have got one because I kind of do. I had always planned, well, not always planned, but I had planned on getting one for almost every holiday. Easter, Valentine's Day, all like I wanted one for everyone. Specific characters that I think of when I think of holidays, but I haven't even. I can't even afford that this year. But I'm hoping everything works out. And as part of my bucket list, I do hope I can get a couple tattoos. So I can mark it off my bucket list. I know it's kind of crazy. I've got 3 years to live. Well, possibly 3 years. 5% chance. Not a lot. So I'm hoping I can save my home and I can get those tattoos. As part of my bucket list. That's part of my bucket list. Another part of my bucket list is, well, I'm going to post the bucket list on my cancer treatment, Christine's Cancer Journey Facebook page another day. Maybe today. It's Saturday, so can't really do a lot looking for help. But Monday, I'm going to try every day on Monday to go look for work, look for help, look for some food, what have you. I don't know. Hopefully it all works out. Anyways. Yep. I guess that's it.